Hey, what's up, guys? This is take 3 of a very important and deeply personal topic that I want to talk about. So, very recently, there has been a crisis in my life due to addiction, my addiction, and it's sort of all come to light recently, and it's affected a lot of people. And so one of the reasons I want to put this up on YouTube, but I want to do it appropriately. I don't want to talk about anything in my personal life. I just want to talk about myself and how I'm doing, the steps I'm taking right now. After the crisis, I felt incredibly lost. I had no idea what was going to happen. But since then, I have found like a support system, or I'm trying to sort of rediscover the support system that I've had this whole time. Family and friends, and they're helping me sort of talk to me and help me get on the right path. This includes professionals, so I'm seeing a therapist and I'm seeing a priest. So I am Roman Catholic, and that's something I do want to be more open about on my channel. Being Catholic is very important to me. And part of being a Christian is like admitting that I'm a sinner, and I am a great sinner. I guess I want to talk about a lot of things that I've been realizing the past week. That addiction comes with lying. That's like a big one. That I knew I was addicted, but I did not realize that I was like a liar. And I think because of fear, because of guilt and shame, when you're addicted, you don't want to admit to anything you're doing. So that's like that's a big thing I've learned recently. And being honest with others really starts with being honest with oneself. And I have learned, and I'm becoming self-aware about dishonesty with myself, where I was so set on trying to convince other people that I was like a respectable person. When in fact I've had these vices the whole time, and I just never wanted anyone to see it. And it was a point of pride, a point of ego, that I just wanted people to see me as a good person. But I'm not. I'm a human being, and that comes with being imperfect. So this is like a lot of self-awareness that's coming to me. One of the things I've experienced in my life is that, I've been in youth ministry, young adult ministry in the Catholic Church. And I guess it was a point of pride for me that I was always good with words and good at talking to people and good at public speaking and always kind to people, very understanding. And those were like some good social skills, but those were just like a surface level facade. I was always I think what I've learned is that I was just trying to make a good impression and allowing people to just remember me from the first impression. Because what I found in my life is that the closer people get to me, the more that my vices affect them. And in fact, I've hurt a lot of the people who get closest to me because of addiction. So I'm becoming self-aware, and I know I need to take the steps. Of course, I'm very, very concerned about the people I've like affected with my addiction, and that includes like, a lot of people close to me, especially the ones I love the most. But I want to get clean. I've talked a little bit about like Trichotillomania on my channel before, my hair pulling habit. As you can see, it's gotten better. I pretty much almost never pull now, which is awesome. Like it used to be unmanageable, and it's become manageable. And maybe I'm just looking for signs, but maybe having a facial hair for me is a sign that I can actually succeed in something. Maybe that was the first step, the first thing I had to conquer. And do I pull? Like maybe once every now and then, but it's not to the point where it's like taking away all my facial hair anymore. So I got it under control. With my current addiction, though, I'm doing a cold turkey quit, and I have to. The stakes are very high if I don't. So I've heard that a lot of cold turkey quits are not successful, but I looked up the reasons of why they're not successful, and a lot of times people try to quit something cold turkey and they don't have the tools to do so. So they just quit without therapy, without accountability partners, without a support system, without knowledge of the psychology, and the willingness to learn. Because I'm listing things that I have access to now, but I still think I need a willingness to learn, because I don't want to miss anything if I'm going to do this cold turkey and try and actually succeed. So the priest told me that my foundation should be my spiritual life. So to immerse myself in prayer, to immerse myself in God. And in my own past, I have found success in doing that. And then I did get a call today from someone from an anonymous support group who's going to help me with my addiction. And he said I've been given the gift of desperation, is what they call it, where because it's a crisis, and because I know it's my fault, I guess it's really humbled me and pushed me to a point where I'll do anything and at any cost to get myself together. But there was sort of a warning to me that gift sort of fades away. What if, let's say I'm sober 3 months, 4 months, a year? What if I get complacent? And I think that's what I'm sort of terrified of. And that will be sort of the real test of me getting this under control, because I talked recently to a recovering alcoholic, and he said he is still, quote unquote, a recovering alcoholic, even though he's been sober for decades. And I was like, why do you still call yourself recovering? And he said, it's because I still have the addiction. So to you guys, I want you to pray for me in my addiction. I don't want to really mention what it is, but I have one. And the thing about addictions is that you could be addicted to anything, and all the addictions are kind of related. And because sort of a lot of the brain circuitry associated with addiction is related. I just want to conquer it once and for all. And as daunting as it sounds, I'm excited by the idea of being free. I think one thing, I don't think it's holding me back, but it's more, I think it is giving me some motivation, but also it's just stressing me out that, I've affected people with my addiction in a terrible way. And I worry for them, so, but my responsibility right now is to get myself together. So I need your support and prayers. One of the reasons I've even been making this video is because I want to use YouTube as like a journal, as accountability. So whoever's actually listening to this, thank you. I love you. God bless you. Yeah. So yeah, in the past couple days, I've been in a crisis, past week or so, but I've also been clean for a little over a week. And I've done some behavioral modification. But I know that's just a surface level, that my spiritual life has to be the foundation, and I need to come at this and attack it from every angle. I have to succeed, so yeah, I'm just really putting myself out there for you guys. I want you to be a part of this journey with me. Help me, keep me accountable. You can join my Discord server if you want. Just go to my website. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.